I'm not a founder. I'm always the helper of the founder. I help professionalize their business. But because we have the same mission, that's actually innovation. He's also passionate with it. So, he will talk about, kasi yung akin po yung marketing, external po yun. Okay. But what is more crucial before you even sell yourself to the world, before you even sell yourself outside, what is more crucial is actually how your operations, your backbone, your back end is, is done efficiently. So allow me to introduce the next speaker.
Okay, so good afternoon, friend. My name was Dennis Hilario, as Mikey said. She has been a very good friend for quite a while now. Very quick backstory lang. I started the company 2001, fresh from college. Tapos siguro 2 years after that, so syempre as a startup, yung mga challenges. So we grew up to about 25 employees at the time. By the way, what we offer is a software. Pinabanggit ni Mikey parang SAP. We call it ERP, or Enterprise Resource Planning. So by 2007, with counting challenges, so from 25 employees, nagkaroon namin yung problema sa cash flow. I downsized the company down to myself. So I gave up the office.
Bakit ba successful?
I gave up the office, bumalik ako sa bahay. But since na-establish na namin yung product, eventually, unti-unti, we grew the company, we grew a number of clients, and we changed the company na to build software. Okay, so, right now, for 18 years, I'm proud to say that we were able to establish the company. We grew year on year about meron kang updated list of your inventory for stock level. Meron kang P&L, di ba? So yun yung ideal, what they call this benefit of having your business automated. So third is control. Again, in relation to people problems or people challenges, pag wala tayong control, marami information. Kasi pag too late na yung information, ano itong effect? So, kunyari, for this month, ang salary expense natin is 10,000 pesos, for example. Pero kung too late yung information na yun, after 3 months, saka pa natin malalaman, malaki na lang nawala sa atin. So, yun yung one of the things na we need. Yung cash position pala natin is hindi na kaya, it's not enough for us to survive the next 3 months. To delivery receipt, there's a timestamp and date and kung sino yung gumawa ng transaction. So there's control. So in effect, that will minimize our traffic leaks. And that will promote efficiency. Kasi kung noon, when we prepare our transactions, it takes us 1 week or sometimes months to produce the reports. Pero this time, with automation, real time, meron tayong nakukuhang information or what we call business intelligence sa sa business. So for quick decision making. The question is, how do I automate? How do I start automating? Some of the companies or businesses, ang lagi nilang initial instinct is to buy a software. Diba? Buy a software right away. Pero commonly po, we don't do the first step, which is to review our business process. That software will just, we will not be able to use that software. Diba? So, yung initial way or first step for us to automate is we have to review and document our business process. Some of the companies or businesses, if you have a network of, say, mga business process consultants, some of them are CPAs and whatnot. So, kung meron tayong third party na pwede nating i-consult to improve or identify the gaps of our businesses, the better. Especially those who has experience in your industry, which is the export. Kasi kanya-kanyang industry, may kanya-kanyang discipline yan. or may kanya-kanyang business process. Kung anong business process ng distribution company is different from an export company. So ideally, if you can hire in-house or get a third party for them to review your business process, the better. Kasi sila rin na mismo ang mag-identify ng gaps at magsasuggest ng improvement or recommendation doon sa business process natin. Okay. So, ideally po, mag-document natin yan. Why? Because you can use that documentation later on if you would like to apply for an ISO or if you'd like to, pag mabilis ang turnover ng mga staff natin, meron silang ready reference kung ano yung dapat nilang gawin once you replenish the manpower. So that's one of the benefits of documenting our business process. So pag meron na tayong improved business process, that's the only time you should source for a software or a software vendor. Okay? Pero may mga ano rin po yan. May mga strategies or may mga preferences. No? Kasi iba-ibang software vendor, meron tinatawag na off-the-shelf, meaning ready-made na yung software, you will just configure it, there's no customization. Okay, another software is on-premise, meaning you will have to buy the software and install it in your premises. Ang tawag natin doon, on-premise. Okay, meron din cloud-based na software, meaning nasa internet lang siya, parang Facebook. You will just register and then access it through the internet. Ang disadvantage lang nun, if your office has a very big internet connection, hindi siya reliable na gamitin. Pero kung meron kayong magandang infrastructure, then ideally, meron tayong cloud. Ang advantage naman ng cloud, anytime and anywhere, you can access the application or the software. So iba-iba po. No? So, nabanggit natin kanina, yung mga major players yan, si SAP, si Oracle, si NetSuite. Si Hillsoft po is one of the local players ng ERP or business software. Okay, so software is just one thing. Another thing is somebody who will implement the software. Kasi that's another discipline. Even if you have SAP, but the implementer is not experienced in implementing a software, then I think that will be doomed to failure as well. Kasi in my experience, kahit na anong mahal ng software na bilhin mo, kung yung taong in-assign mo to implement is not competent and capable, then you just waste your investment and your money. So you also have to source for an experienced implementer. Okay, yung kanina, if sometimes yung nakuha yung pwedeng mag-review ng business process, most of the time pala, they can also implement the software. But hindi naman lahat. Yung iba talagang business process lang, but doesn't know how to implement automation or software implementation. So the next thing is, once you have those, you execute. So other things to prepare. So some of the things that I will mention here is also para mag-overlap sa mga information ni Mikey kanina. So number one is IT infra. So ano yung IT infra? Ito yung capability ng organization natin to adapt technology. Okay? So of course yung pinaka-basic is what? So we have our laptops, desktops, local network, and of course the internet. Okay, pero yung depende kasi sa behavior and personality of the business, may mga preferences na you set up your own infrastructure like servers, tinatawag natin mga data servers, data center. You can opt to set up your own or you can outsource it. Okay? Merong option to outsource it locally, meron din option to outsource it internationally. Okay. So, yung mga IT infra, kung narinig yung mga Amazon, yung mga cloud, partners internationally. Meron din distributor locally who you can talk to, pero pinibigay sa inyo international infra din. Next Next thing to prepare, one of the very important is mindset of the employees. Kasi if you will not lead the implementation as the owners or managers of the business, ang nagiging, I'll be very frank, ang nagiging sistema kasi is, pag may kinuha tayong vendor, and yung mga employees pinakilala natin sa vendor, and the employees are hesitant to use the software, ang mangyayari lang na mag-aaway lang yung dalawa. So, minsan, some business owners doon kumakampi sa employees. So, inaaway niya yung vendor. Yung iba naman, yung vendor namin ang pinakampihan, yung employees naman ang inaaway. So, I think it's our role as the owners or business managers to make sure that the implementation will be harmonious. Otherwise, again, based on experience, it will just be a failure. So next is the data. So yung normal data that we prepare when we implement automation, yung mga master list and chart of accounts, yung mga supplier listing natin, customer listing, the products that we sell. So I'm sure kung meron kayong at least an Excel copy of those information, most of the software that you can buy naman has the facility to import or upload the information. So you don't have to do it one by one, step by step. And then lastly to prepare is the implementation team. Sabi ko nga, it can be in-house, it can be a third party, or it can be the software vendor themselves. Ang importante lang dyan is that you're open-minded in terms of kasi when you implement maraming mga disagreements dyan or dispute dapat kung gawin, pero yung consultant ito yung sinasabi niya, ikaw naman as a owner by preference ka. So dapat you're also prepared in terms of executing it. Hindi siya ganun madali. That's what I'm saying. Pwede nga do it one step at a time. You don't have to do everything at one execution. Yung iba modular. For example, sige, tumak muna sa accounting, and then pag natapos na yung project ng accounting, let's move on to procurement, let's move on to payroll, and so on. You don't have to do it, kasi pag ginawa mo yun, medyo ma-overwhelm din ang employees. Okay, so, again, pasensya na, distort lang po yung PowerPoint. Ano ba yung mga business solutions that you can buy for you to really automate everything? Sabi nga natin, it's modular. Nabanggit na ni Mikey, there's an e-commerce, there's what you call e-commerce. It can be B2B, ibig sabihin, the B2B, our market is also a business, or also an organization, so it's business to business. Kung sinabing B2C, business to customer. So for example, you are exporting, you have the option to ang target market mo, businesses din, or ang target market mo parang retail, pero nag-export. So those are two options sa e-commerce. Second is customer relationship management, ERP, HFL. I'll discuss each one of them very quickly. Okay, so going back to the website and e-commerce, narinig ko kanina, most of you, or if not all of you, has websites already. I think if kung gusto nyo ma-automate yung capturing of your sales online, you have the option to go e-commerce. So these are sample technologies that you can use. It's readily available online. We have Shopify, WooCommerce, or WordPress. Marami pang iba. Actually, you can commission software development team to do it for you from scratch. Or sometimes they have a template already. Or some others, they also utilize this. So parang product and service ang i-offer nila. Next, customer relationship management or CRM. So sinabi CRM naman, it's basically management of your leads, your sales pipeline, your quotations to your customers, up to the post-sales or support. Sinabi post-sales or support, ito yung mga ticketing system to manage complaints, to manage delivery issues, etc. And yung available sa market, we have Salesforce. Sila yung number 1 sa globally in terms of CRM. You have Super CRM, you have Soho. So, itong mga yan, itong mga Salesforce, those are self-service cloud applications. Kung sinabing self-service, kahit ngayon, we can register. We just put our credit card information. You can readily use the application. But again, if you don't have a process, hindi mo alam kung paano siya implement. Readily use siya, readily available siya for use, but you have to have an expertise as well for you to implement it. Yung iba, kung medyo technology savvy, pwede siyang kapain at aralin yourself. Okay, sa ERP naman, kung sinabing Enterprise Resource Planning, ito na yung coverage ng back-end natin. So we have management of your procurement, ito yung purchase request, canvassing, up to purchase orders, you have the inventory, ito yung management of in and out of your products, your raw materials, your work in progress or work in process, accounting, manufacturing, up to logistics. So ito na yung full set of natin, back office automation. So yung mga giant players natin, we have SAP, and of course they serve as the local counterpart of this. Marami pa kong options available. Yan, so for management of your 201 files, your timekeepings, company, and payroll, we have, actually ang trend talaga ngayon is cloud computing na. Like Payroll Hero, Salario, online lang siya, you can use it. But meron pa rin naman on-premise kasi nga may mga companies na with ang internet connection, then you can opt to get an on-premise. You just provide a server, you install the application there, and then you implement and execute.
Like ako, I'm using Payroll Hero because I have the one who contracted me to distribute the fiber internet in this Mint. They require yung payroll. So I have an app, the Payroll Hero. So if I'm on site, I'm talking to a client, so I select my name and I take a photo. That's my attendance. So it's cloud. Payroll is not local. But you can just
Payroll is Singapore-based.
Yeah, Singapore. But you can just subscribe actually online. So yung office na yon, yun yung ni-require. So ganun lang. Yan, pag mag-out.
So pag ready na, pag napasok nyo na yung off the shelf, then later on, after a few years, you can opt to go customize. Okay, so, and then another thing to consider, in-house implementation or third party. If you say in-house, you can hire a consultant who has an experience as an employee on how to implement, or you can get a third party. Marami naman pong third party vendors or consultants. And then lastly, cybersecurity. So I think meron po tayong data privacy law and lahat na halos well, not naman most, but start na tayo na dun sa awareness ng data privacy. So it's inevitable na we adopt or we employ cybersecurity technologies. Pinaka-basic po sa office natin, antivirus, firewall, tinatawag na firewall. So yan yung mga perimeter security sa perimeter company. We have Peso Pay, we have Paynamics. Paymaya po is a digital wallet, so it's a different, digital wallet naman, parang GCash, na you have a digital, wallet that you can pay your bills, you can pay your credit card, and so on and so forth. Pero if you wish to implement online payment in your in your websites for e-commerce purposes, you have to contact this mga payment gateways. Actually, pinakamabilis and self-service is PayPal. Oo, kasi PayPal, you can do it yourselves. Just apply, sign up, put your business name and information, then you can already. Pero kailangan pa rin po ng technical know-how on how to put it in your website. So you might need to still talk to your technical team or programmer to implement those. Ang problem lang po sa mga payment gateways, not really a problem, pero syempre may transaction fee yan. Tapos meron din yung ka-link na bangko. So dalawa yung transaction fee mo. The payment gateway and the bank themselves.
Okay. Question?
Ano po po?
Regarding to sa website verification, our company realized
Philippines, so basically what is that when we are talking about in terms of kasi diba QuickBook was also the back thing, so yung sa'yo ba ay mas mabilis or something kasi like yeah, certain things like that, is it easier for the layman so called to pay and then
Kung ano man po sa QuickBooks, well, yung QuickBooks po kasi, marami rin silang options. No? Meron silang parang pang starter, meron silang pang medium, tapos may pang enterprise. So, to answer the question po, ano yung difference? Number one, ang control kasi ng QuickBooks po, medyo, hindi naman sa sinisira ako, medyo weak. No? Kasi, once you create a transaction, after 2 years, after 3 years, you can always go back and modify it. That's one. Second, ang Filipinos po is very particular sa mga vouchers. AP voucher, cash voucher, check voucher. Ang QuickBooks po kasi wala nun. Second. Third, if you want to automate your generation of BIR reports, wala po si QuickBooks nun kasi designed siya for international or global. Actually, for the horizontal market. Maganda siyang gamitin, very intuitive. I think yung lahat ng basic accounting software is nandun. Pero specifically for the Philippine market, actually hindi sila na-approve ng BIR for yung tinatawag na computerized accounting system or CAS. Kasi kung gusto nyo, kasi yung pag wala ka kasi CAS, you are submitting your books manually. Yung traditional na ledger. Pero some companies kasi, they prefer to parang automated na rin, even the libro or the book of accounts. Hindi po natin magagamit si QuickBooks doon. Because nga, particularly sa control feature, ni QuickBooks medyo weak. Yun yung reason kung bakit hindi na-approve ni DLRC ng QuickBooks. Now, yung mga light or medium packages of QuickBooks kasi, designed lang din siya for low volume of transactions. Sabihin kung ang dami ng transactions, darating sa point na magbibigay na siya. Mabagal na siya kasi up to this level lang yung kaya niya i-support na volume of transactions.